Can you break it?
No! No! Oh, man. Oh, okay. All right. Coming to you live from McCrae's apartment, this is On the Block. I hope everyone hears that. Welcome to the show. It's On the Block. I fucked it up right away off the right out the get-go, like a fucking jackass. Gave away all the fucking cool things I have planned. Doesn't matter. It's McCrae and co-host, vice host with the most, Cameron Hurd. How's it going, Cameron?
It's going good, man. It's going great. We got a special guest.
Special guest, Liza, who looks like she's trying to get something with her feet. We can see you. We can definitely see you. So, yes, we've got Liza on the show. How's it going, everybody? Does audio sound good? Everything sound good? I'm so annoyed that I just gave away the goods of the season. You guys don't know quite yet. First thing I want to say, though, is I want to say a huge thanks to Liza. Liza has a charity mission that she does every year where she, she supports one poor person to go to Canada for the year. And Liza has actually supported me this year. She's gonna be paying for my ride to go around in Toronto. Her camera is just broken.
I thought she was just sitting still for the longest time.
Her camera was literally broken. It's this Toronto Rogers internet bullshit. This is gonna be a real one. I can see already.
All right, yeah, but she looked like she was like the Stone Cold Terminator.
That is Liza. That's Liza. Can you hear us, Liza? All right, well, we're just gonna keep. It's on the block, so that's about par. That's about on par. Liza's she's given our charity essentially for me. Are you here? Can you hear us? Liza?
You're cutting in and out.
God damn it. All right. I'm gonna make it so you guys can't hear it anymore. Cameron, start talking about things and then I'll figure this shit out.
Yeah. So we could just talk go right into the veto competition because nothing much happened prior to the veto. But before we do that, Liza, how are you liking this season so far? What is going on?
That means we got a subscriber.
What is that?
That means we got a subscriber. That's what that means.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's pretty cool.
So far, we're like 2/3 of the way in. I feel like we've got a house full of fucking bullshit floaters. It doesn't really.
It's a floater? No, I disagree with you.
Maddie's useless. Will's useless. Paris is useless. Allie's useless.
You're ridiculous. Come on. No.
Kayla for the win.
I'll give it to you that Maddie is useless, but this is not like a season full of floaters. And saying that Allie's a floater who's been like playing every angle when she can is a little ridiculous. No.
I actually think Will, Maddie, and Paris are useless. They need to get off my show. I would love to see a Dela, Olivia, fucking Final Four.
Scissor session?
I'm sorry, but there's more than... you need another person in that Final Four.
No, Dela. Derek and Kayla.
Dela and
Olivia, Alejandra.
Oh, okay.
I would like to see that as my Final Four. Oh, hi, Neil. We can see you.
Hi, sorry.
Hi.
Does he have a unicycle back there?
Season 1.
I'm a pre-jury flop from the past.
Speaking of pre-jury,
so am I.
Liza, we essentially brought you on, Liza, to talk about.
McCrae, we cannot hear you at all. By the way.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, hold on one second.
I think you have yourself muted. Yep. I see your voice talking. That's fine. I'm going to keep talking. But Olivia is great because of just like her personality is definitely like winning over everybody.
Olivia's sheer entertainment value. This is amazing. Like I want Olivia. Well, Kayla's the one I actually want to win, but I would love to see an Olivia win just for pure hilarity.
What do you think of Johnny? Like coming back from last week, he was down and out.
Johnny is the only one left in that house that actually deserves the win. So if he survives the triple, give him the game.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
There he is.
Yes.
Can you hear me, Liza?
Yeah, and you're not. You're not.
Okay, yep, that's what I figured. Okay, so Liza, what I was trying to say is that the reason we brought you on was to talk about pre-jury. You know, you're the queen of pre-jury.
I mean, this hurt my feelings. It was
God damn it!
Do you know how much money I have?
Oh, here we go. I just want to hurt your feelings. I want you to be pissed off that I'm saying. I know that's why I love you. That's why I love you too much. I know. Yeah, and then the other thing I was saying, you heard me say yeah, whatever. Fuck it.
I didn't hear you say. I actually didn't hear you say a thing. So do we want to start it all again?
No. This is how On the Block goes. It's just a fucking shit show from beginning to end. Yeah, I was just making fun of you a whole bunch. We'll get over it. Yeah, whatever.
You know what? I figured that, but I didn't hear a single word of it, so I didn't really know how to respond.
But I do have to say, Liza, you're not looking a day over 21. You're looking beautiful. God damn.
You can't even see my ass right now, McCurry.
I know. Well, I mean, I was gonna try to tell you, like, is there any way you could show your ass a little bit on the show?
You know what? I wore this for you because I was toning it down like that naughty teacher. I want to look
I
too old
love
for
it.
you.
It's perfect. Oh,
like
man.
an innocent little
hot
teacher.
And bothered. Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys need a room? Like, I can like go.
I love Miranda.
Yeah. All right, Cameron, please take it away so I don't get bothered anymore. Yeah.
I'm still upset that Liza was calling the season 4 floaters.
Floaters.
And
if
besides
Paris
Maddie,
looks at the camera one more time and says, "I run this house," like, fuck off, Paris. Paris is so relevant to me in this game, and if she wins it, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off.
She's pretty non-factor.
She's avoided the block by like not winning competitions by her whole social game. That's gotta be something.
You listen, at the end of the day, like, if you make it to the end, you make it to the end. Like, I respect you. Like, if you're still in the game, you're still in the game. I'm just like a comp girl. Like, I like people who play fast and get out early. Like, those are my people.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have different approaches.
They're probably like really attractive.
This isn't Survivor.
Yeah, I know.
Come on. This is Big Brother, where the social game like outlasts you. Because the whole point is you win HOH and then you're screwed the whole next week. You got to set up social bonds with people, and then like that's essentially why Erica got voted out, because she was in power for too long and people got sick of her. No, I don't think that's how you win the game.
Erica was a lot. Like, but I mean, I love Erica as a player, but that's definitely not the way to win.
Whatever. None of us have won, so why are we saying how to win?
Yeah, bunch of losers. But let's just dive into the episode. The thing I liked about this episode is pretty much we dove right into the competition immediately. Like, was there any preamble? It was pretty much like them being like, "Oh yeah, this is why I chose this." It was a little bit of talking about Johnny's, you know, what he said. But other than that, they went right into the episode. Correct?
Yeah, they went right into it. I like how Big B Can doesn't show like them picking the chips.
Sometimes
because,
they do.
Yeah,
but lately they haven't.
Just to fill sometime.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we tweeting this out? Do I need to tell anybody again?
Oh yeah, you can tweet. You can tweet, absolutely. But yeah, no.
This is you?
God damn it, Liza. Okay, so what I want to get into
Cameron, this doesn't look like you. What picture is this?
What are you talking about? That's who I am.
No, that is not what you look like right now.
Look at your
that's
fucking
because I
Big
look
Brother.
like a goddamn bum. I gotta shave, I guess, but
You're
I
one,
like you like that.
Liza. You're one to speak. Like, the Big Brother Canada 1 pictures are notoriously photoshopped to hell. They're the most disgusting
I look
pictures.
so old in my picture.
No, you look like a monster, and it's not just you. So it's everyone looks like. That's not how a face is composed. Like, that's not how things are. You know.
And you and I were just talking about this because I wore this outfit. So I was the last group of 5 in, and this is when we had like old school magnetic things on the wall. So all the house guests were on the wall, and Anil being like a super fan. You know, 10 people are in the house, and you can see clear as day on the wall the next 5 that are about to come in. And there's a picture of me looking like a full-blown 45-year-old accountant mother. So Anil's like, oh, that's definitely the mom coming in. I come in a fucking tight black dress, 6-inch spiked heels, cut A-line, big, long, dark hair, and Anila's like, where the fuck is that girl on the wall? Where's my 45-year-old accountant? I was like, oh, I'm the slut of the show.
No, he saw Suzette, and he was like, oh yeah, Liza's still the mom of the show. she's still the mom. Well, I couldn't be mistaken. Oh, I love Suzette. Much respect. Okay, let's get into this episode. Where do we start? Where, like, we kind of talked about it. I mean, do you remember anything before the competition, Cameron?
No.
Good.
I don't think anything happened.
Fuck it. Let's get to the competition. What do you think about this competition?
Dude, this competition was awesome because it was. You don't get a lot of these competitions where it's like the whole wrap of house guest knowledge this middle of the season.
Yeah.
Usually it's like the very, very tail end of every season.
We're getting close to the end, but yeah, you're right. Like, this is right in the middle.
There's still like 9 people in the house. Like, they're still having to draw chips.
No,
usually when they have these competitions.
Thursday, we're losing 1, and then we're getting a triple. 3 are going out tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
and that's a thing where it's like, after tomorrow, like, it's gonna be the end of the game. It's gonna be end game. Essentially, yeah. Like, you got to start planning for end game at this point. That's the really toughest part about Canada, I think, is there's just like the triple evictions. Did you guys get a triple eviction in your season, Liza? I mean, not that you got to it, but.
Oh, because I went out in the first double eviction. I'm just saying, whatever. No, we had 2 doubles.
Oh, okay.
And do you know that after season 2, they were planning after 3, they were always going to have a triple eviction. But in season 4, remember Ramsey left early?
Yeah.
But because of Ramsey's early exit, that's the only reason they cut the triple. Otherwise, it was supposed to be like a staple of BB Kim.
Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. That's interesting. I don't care for it, to be honest. I am not a fan of it. To me, it's just too much.
And I think statistically, doubles go. If you think about, I mean, I forgot all the stats. We were talking about this earlier. That pairs always go with the triple. Okay. So that's.
So you're saying that's dangerous for Allie and Olivia or Kayla and Derek? We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's.
Cam 3.
Well, no, but like, if you go by what has happened before, which is, it's a fallacy of logic.
The French Connection left. Yeah, but in BB Cam 3 it was
Kevin and Peely.
It was Kevin Martin and no, it wasn't Peely.
Oh, it was
Willow. Yeah. Peely was up there.
Do you watch all of it?
Did
you know your shit?
I don't know, Cameron. How much do you know about Canada? I guess
season 3 on.
You know enough. Season 3.
I don't remember any of it.
Season 1, just the first 11 episodes.
Nah, it's forgettable. It's forgettable. Don't worry about it. It's forgettable. Not worth it.
What the hell?
We got some penis in the chat. I love that. We got some. Where's our mods at? Thank you, mods. Okay, let's get into this game. What do you think about this game, Liza? What do you think about it? Where would you?
Oh, the challenge or the whole show?
The veto.
The vetoes, I don't know, it looks fun. Actually, when I was watching it, I thought, oh, production wants Maddie to lose because if she has to run to win, she's going to fail.
Right? That's what I said. I said, like, I wonder how long until Maddie's out of this. And she was in the final
two. Fucking right? I was like, Netta's here. I was like, Netta! It's fucking Maddie in the final two! Yeah.
But what'd you think of it as a competition? Like, was that like a decent competition? Like,
yeah. There was like a physical element. There was a mental element. Mm-hmm. It was the best. I don't know what you want me to say.
It was the best. No, I mean, yeah. No, well, I'm just curious. Like, I want to know, like, what did you think of it? Like, because my whole thing is that my problem is that I fucking I fucked up everything. I think about it like nothing. Like, what would I do if I was there? How would I handle this competition?
Of course, yeah.
I mean, like, I'm a realist, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'd probably suck at this competition. Like, I mean, how would you do, Liza?
Oh, are you kidding?
Crushed it.
I wasn't paying attention to shit.
Thank you.
No way. I'm like, if they were like, see, week 3 POV. Who was nominated? I'd be like, I don't know. Who's my boy?
Fuck it all.
I wasn't paying attention to any
I think
love
this
it.
competition was good because it had like a bunch of false answers too, like where you would think that it would be like them holding the button, but the one that was shown on the screen wasn't that specific person. I really like the element where basically Derek was holding Maddie back in the final two when he was just hanging out on the slide and Maddie couldn't get by him.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, that's like the way to break it if you're in the final two.
Yeah, when he said that we're just gonna wait to see who she picked and then outrun her, that's fucking great.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
You
so
really just
awesome.
Pace it out, get them to tell you the answer, and he for sure could have run faster back to the board.
Well, and like I
Yeah.
saw a lot of people on like the chat that I read that was like, "Oh yeah, that's cheating. Oh, he cheated."
That's not
Blah, blah.
cheating.
Well, I was like, "No, that's
Actually-
fucking using your fucking smarts." Like, I didn't even think Derek was that fucking smart to think about like, "Oh yeah, this seems like a logical idea and fucking a way to follow through."
We were just having that conversation in the other room that Netta said she would have just literally gone around and looked at the other side of the glass. And if someone thinks that's cheating, you're just not looking at the breadth of the competition.
Absolutely.
It's like looking at someone's puzzle pieces.
Well,
And you're like, oh,
exactly.
fuck.
Well, the thing is that it's like, did Big Brother have some sort of limitation on them from like going to the other side? Because that's literally what I would. Yeah, exactly. Like, fucking like people that get pissed off at cheating, where it's like it's not cheating unless Big Brother tells you it's cheating. You know, like so fucking go for it, and then you'll get DQ'd like Emmett. You know, like just go for it until you get DQ'd.
Look at that memory.
Oh yeah, I remember
He was
that.
a big fucking cheater.
It's the most memorable thing about your season.
Really? Actually, do you know he got DQ'd because they wanted me to be HOH? So they set up, because they didn't think Anil's eviction was going to result in Tom and me getting evicted.
Is this
So-
another conspiracy theory?
Yeah, I love it.
Is this about? Oh, is that Anil?
Yeah, do you want
Is
to
that
say hi?
yes? Anil,
Sorry,
drop in
fans,
here.
I'm
Get
actually going to record a Big Brother video because, fun fact, the first nominee from BB Can 5 out of 6 times ends up in the final 5. So is Ali gonna end up in the final 5 or not? I can
Breaking
list them
news.
off to you. I got this written out.
You
It's Emmett,
motherfucker.
he went final 3. Aika, she was pre-jury, she broke the curse. Then season 3, Keely went final 5. Season 4, Kelsey went final 2.
looks like
Yeah, but
Anil's
Kelsey
our
got evicted.
Well, Kelsey did get evicted. Okay, yes.
Anil's
okay.
gonna be our
That's
guest
a
next
lot.
week. It's already decided. Anil's in.
Yeah, and then Dimitri went final 3.
This if
I
you say
only do
words
my,
after me,
Wait,
it
what?
means that you're confirming that you're gonna be our guest next.
I only do my cam shows nude. We talked about that.
Oh yeah, I'm perfect with that. We'll all do it nude. It's perfect.
I'm nude from the bottom, from like below my shirt.
Okay, you
You
can't
won't
talk
see me
like
stand
that
up.
while I'm on. I'm gonna get aroused. I'm leaving. Bye.
I think we're literally having a
Much love.
conversation.
I know.
Oh, and
You
I
won't
mean,
have mid-conversation.
Sorry.
get
sorry,
Netta in
sorry.
here. Let's get Netta in here. Has she
Netta,
ever?
do you want to say anything?
Yes.
Okay,
Come here.
let's go. I have to tell her this one thing. I have to tell her this one
McCray
thing.
wants to talk to you, Ned.
Is it?
I mean, and Cameron.
She'll never fucking talk to me. She'll never come back if you said that.
Oh, I have to just go on with the thingy.
Right?
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
Netta.
Oh my God, Cameron! That's
Hey,
cool. That's
see?
so cool.
She recognized me.
Netta.
Okay, that's cool.
Netta, had anyone ever told you about Netta World Peace?
I feel like John wanted to start calling me that after Meta World Peace.
Fuck.
He thought it was like the funniest thing
I-
ever. I'm like, no one's gonna find it that funny.
I thought I came up with that, but I was like, that's the fucking greatest. I just came up with it tonight, and I was like, that's the funniest thing ever.
It's
I'm
okay,
sorry.
We can give it to you, but like it's okay. No one listens to what John says anyway. So
So can we confirm you for a guest next week?
no.
Okay, perfect. I expect nothing.
I haven't watched in like 4 weeks.
Perfect.
I've only been keeping up with like Twitter. I have to do like some ET thing this Friday. I'm just gonna make shit up. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
All right, hashtag
Team
ET
Olivia.
Canada. Yeah. Thank you,
No,
Netta,
wait,
so
legit,
much.
I'm not kidding. Olivia needs to win. Thank you.
I
Guys.
love it. Love it. Man, this is great.
Wait,
This
also
is
Cameron, so cool to see you. I know we didn't talk, but like that's
See you at
cool.
finale.
That's cool. Yeah, see you. At
Oh
finale.
yeah, I'll be there at the finale.
That's so cool.
Perfect.
I love
She's a
it.
mega fan. I
Oh.
didn't watch your season.
Netta World Peace,
That's
baby.
fine.
I
That's
love
fine.
it.
I'm not mad.
I love it, and that's the kind of craziness you get here. That's the kind of that's the craziness you get here.
Watching? Do you have 3?
No, there's no one
and
watching.
It's us 3.
It's just us 3. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we kind of talked about it before. We brushed about like, oh, there it is, the famous Liza Booty. Wait, I gotta fucking. Yep, missed it. Okay, great. So. What how would you break it? We talked about it kind of like that's okay, hold on one second. I've got a drop that I have to drop right now, and it's our segment of the show called How Do We Break It? How do you break it? Can you break it? Can you break it? What are we gonna do? How do we I just dropped a little. No, I dropped a thing in the show. If you're gonna watch the show, you'll see that I made. Cool. Yeah, I made a fucking. I spent so much goddamn time working on Smart Fire. Oh.
How come he can see something I can't see?
Because he's watching right now. You're not watching. You don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. It's fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But the game is how do you break it? How do you break this competition, Liza? If you are playing in the game, obviously Derek broke it the way that you should break it. Do you have anything to add to that, I guess?
Other than watch other people and steal from them?
Yeah. I mean,
you
like...
can block people because there's only one way down that little slide, you know? That's what Derek did do. He was looking at what could have been on the board, what the answers could have been, and he was just looking and not letting Maddie proceed on and get whatever it was the last one.
Am I the only one that thinks that, like, it was the most convoluted game there ever was? Like, it was so convoluted.
Convoluted? Big word, Macranda.
I'm like, fuck you. You fucking...
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't very convoluted. They had to go up a flight of stairs, go down a slide,
the stupid part was...
It was just... I don't think it was that complicated. Remember the one where Kevin had to do where, like, the pieces were in the upside down world?
I don't know. No, I don't.
I think it was maybe in 5, because I feel like this wasn't in 3, but they had to go like, I don't know, Google it. There has been some fucked shit that I was like, that is some fucked up shit. Like, if I was even coherent enough to get past like the first part.
Insane, yeah. But like the problem is that it's like
do the upside down part.
To me, this is like something that they would do. This is something that they would do when they like. This is Big Brother OTT style, where it's just like, oh yeah, you slide down a slide, pointless. Like, why? Come on, like this is a fucking child slide. Like,
I'm telling you, Cameron, it's because they were trying to weed out Maddie. They were like, Maddie isn't going to be able to go to have the physical element. They're going to wear her down.
I guess the only thing Maddie can do is remember what's gone on in the season, and not well enough to even win. She can't win a competition, and I don't expect her to when her back is up against the wall. I think she's a lock to stay alive through this triple eviction because
she's Victoria.
Yeah, she's going to be carried to the end. But you know what? It seems like everybody hates Maddie. It's like everybody thinks of her as like some mastermind genius that's going to like run the season and take it away. But it's like the edit is not getting what everybody else thinks that she's getting. It's terrible.
Liza, how do you feel about Maddie?
Okay, so Maddie's a super fan. And earlier in the season, she said she had flashcards for season 1. So the God's honest truth is, I'm probably gonna be her friend. Like, I obviously like
until she meets you. Until she meets you, like preface it, and then she's and
they think they hate me. Do you see Nana come in here?
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't keep track of the people that think they hate you, and
You know what the funny part is? Everyone has thought they've hated me at some point, and now everyone loves me. So y'all came around to like the. I have no more enemies except Micah. Listen, Maddie, nothing but love, but she's a useless, an actually head-to-toe useless Big Brother player. But I am like excited to know her in real life. I'm happy to have her as part of the Big Brother Can fam, and like, let's party, girl. Like, I mean, she's completely useless on the show, but here's what bugs me is she's made it significantly farther than me. Does that make her? Does that make her a better Big Brother?
It makes her
player?
hotter.
I think it does.
It makes her better.
Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. I just got fucked in the double. McCrand, I was gonna win. If
Right, yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't the Tom affiliation or anything like that.
No, it was Tom, but I needed Tom to go, and then I needed time in the house without him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Anyways, Maddie's useless. I will tell her that to her face. She'll probably cry for a second, but I don't have anything against her. Like, I really am excited to like be buddies with her in real life. Like, seems like a cool girl, but what the fuck is she contributing to this show?
Well, the problem is that it's like, I mean, have you ever even seen her on the show? Like, she's never on the fucking show. Like Survivor, I see people all the time where I'm just like, who the fuck is this person? But it's like the same thing happens in Big Brother.
It's Will too. Will is only on the show because they're giving him like the tasks and stuff. There was a whole two episodes that went by that I fucking forgot Will was on the show.
I agree.
Will and Maddie are doing nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
I feel like it's Olivia and Allie that are carrying the season though, and
but
they're just like so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their duo is very interesting to watch. They're entertaining. They are thinking. They're not as dumb as they seem. They're trying to play the house, and I dig both of them very, very much.
I agree. They're dynamic. They're different. There's something that we haven't seen before, really. You know, like you haven't seen like that close of like a little girls where it's like I think that's a showmance. Like it's not. It's a what do girls call each other? A girl mance? I don't know. What do you call each other? I'm not gonna riff something because it's gonna be bad. Yeah.
Wait, I got a real question. What was your opinion on Ryan before? Like, well, what do I mean before? What's your opinion on Ryan? Period.
I really liked him.
Get the Ryan gifts.
Listen, Ryan.
You liked Ryan?
Yeah. Like, I liked him enough. I wanted him. I love a lone wolf. Like, Ryan reminds me of Spencer, right? So, like, I love a super fan, intelligent lone wolf who's, listen, I hate, like, dumb bitches who fly off the handle. They really annoy me. So, all the dumb bitches with their emotions would come at Ryan, he would just stay totally level and be like, that's not the truth. That's not what happened.
I feel like we are complete opposites here.
You love dumb bitches who fly off the handle?
Yeah, I think they're interesting and funny. I didn't like Ryan because he was boring and was condescending, and I just didn't like him. So I don't.
In this past episode, when Paris flew off the handle, so Paris started to yell, she started to whimper with her little tears in her eyes, and
she never cried.
Oh, she was whimpering.
I think if you want some real cries, you have to go to Maddie, right?
No,
she's not crying.
Love Paris altercation. Paris is like getting super emotional, and Kayla is straight up looking her in the face like you're such a dumb bitch, and that's my mood. Like, I would never get emotional. I'd be like, what are you fucking yelling at me for, Paris? Fuck off. What, are you gonna cry about it? I love Kayla. I want to sit all over her face.
Oh my god, right? Right? I'm so on board on that train. Holy shit. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah, no, I don't know where we were at on that conversation because I was just busy doing stuff.
We're talking about Ryan.
Yeah, I like that's like Cameron.
Wait, can we talk about how much better I look with lipstick?
God, no.
I really feel like
I think you're too far.
Yeah, you've gone overboard now.
No. I need a tan.
But like,
if I had a tan.
What I want to say is, Cameron, look at like this. This is like our alumni. Like, our alumni look up to Spencer like he's a fucking golden god almost. I don't know why, but like I'm in the same boat. Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I'm not saying I don't like Spencer. It's just that strategy. I don't think it could be repeated at all.
But the thing is that I think it has been repeated. That's that's like the biggest problem I have, where it's like, I mean, Sabrina, season 2, like that was the same.
For me,
that was replication.
The Spencer edit was Spencer looked like the Victoria. Like, Spencer came off like the idiot, the lone wolf idiot, the Ryan. You drag to the end. Have you met Spencer?
Me? Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. You're hilarious. No, you've never met him? Okay, I'm telling you, he is one of the most intelligent, interesting, like mental. Like,
Come on,
I
don't give him that
love him.
much.
No, I love him so much, and he got such a fucking ding dong edit. And you're like, no, that guy fucking worked his way to the end. He knew exactly what he was doing the whole time. When you meet him and realize how smart he is, you're like, I see what you did.
Maybe,
You're no Gina Marie.
He does know Gina Marie. Oh yeah, no.
Cameron, do you know how close season 1 and 15 are? Did McRae give you the sort of skin?
He said that you guys were like brother sisters.
Brother sisters seasons.
We're so close. Like Judd calls us 2K13 because 2013.
No one calls it that. No one ever calls it that.
Judd, I will text him.
Oh yeah, you can text Judd, but no one else calls it that.
Season 1. No, I mean No, we do. Big Brother Canada season 1 and BB 15 are fucked up. Like we're like the tightest.
We're pretty much like that Pornhub that you go to, and it's like weird step yeah, step sister, yeah, weird. Fucking weird. Yeah, fucked up.
McRae, can we do that at finale?
Yup.
Sorry,
let's get our step siblings in it. Yeah.
I'll just be like, shh, don't tell our dad. Don't tell mom. Just put
so
in the tip.
fucked up. I knew this episode was gonna be the most fucked up. Yeah, where are we even? I don't know.
So POV, and then what happened? Then there's a lot of campaigning. I have notes. Would you like notes?
Yes, let's bring up the notes. I
have to do my video, so everyone should follow Liza Stinton on YouTube and watch my dish.
Yes.
Hey, we'll talk about plugs at the end, okay?
Yeah, keep it to yourself for right now.
Okay, what do I have?
Hold on. Before we get into that, Will said during that Hasbro whatever, Hasbro
Game Night.
Operation.
Hasbro Game Night brought to you by Milton Bradley. Get some.
Yeah. He said a comment in there. He's like, I'm gonna try and be Dr. Will 2.0, and I'm like, oh shit, man. He watched BB2. Holy crap!
I missed that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. That's impressive. Actually.
Who said that? Johnny?
No, Will.
No, Will.
Who's like
Will. Who's not even in this game?
What do you mean? But like,
I was gonna be Will. Like all of us think in our heads, you're Will.
Well, he was saying that because he was playing the game Operation. Come on.
No.
You're not understanding the context.
Dr. Will, he does fucking faces, man. He does Botox. He's not doing any operations.
Oh, I'll get facials. Is that is that what we're talking about? I don't. Okay. All right. All right. So.
Flip that.
Derek wins the POV.
Correct.
That is correct. Liza, I want to know about his physical appearance. Derek, he's a fucking cute dude, right? Am I wrong in this?
I'm on it. Like, does this go to like on the internet? Like, I don't want to get.
Oh, this is on the internet live right now.
But then, like, they don't tape it or anything, right?
It's taped, but no one's ever gonna watch it again.
Listen, the truth is, I don't want to offend anybody. He's handsome, but I think he stands a whopping 4'11". He might be the shortest human on planet Earth.
Oh,
the top of his head comes to Will's shoulder.
Okay.
Like,
Will is 6'5", and so is Johnny. It feels like.
No, Will's like 6'7", maybe. Like Will's some fucking ass giant. Derek is like maybe the shortest human being on Earth. Like I don't. It's just like I think he's very generically very handsome.
Yeah.
He's in like relatively good shape and he's got a relatively cute face. But I think if you were I just feel like I'm 5'8", right?
You would break him apart, is what you're trying to say. You would break him.
I'm not interested. Like it's tough for me if you're like.
How tall are you, Liza?
5'8.5", almost 5'9", and that's flat foot, no heels.
Okay, yeah, 5 foot.
Right?
No heels.
How tall are you?
I'm about 7'10".
No. What are you?
37.
No, you're not
about
short.
500. I don't know. What's measurements? What's Canadian measurements? I'm about 37 decameters, I think.
I hate you. We're all the same height.
Is that Canadian? Is that Canadian decameters?
I hate you. I actually hate you. Like on the inside.
I'm laughing. All right, where are we at? Past
Hold on.
POV.
So yeah, fuck you. So Olivia and Alejandra, and Olivia they conspire to save Kayla. And then so that's a big part of this episode. And I don't know, listen, I'm not smart enough to like figure out all this like number shit, but like what's in whose best interest? Like why the fuck are we leaving Dela in this game? You know Alejandra's gonna go this week, right?
So okay, let's get to that. We'll get to that, Liza. But you're right. No, you're fine. You're fine because you're right. Like that's a fucking great piece that we will talk about. But let's just fucking push through this garbage in this episode.
Olivia and Alejandra want to save Kayla, and then they're giving Paris and Maddie the mastermind edit. Paris did her, and I quote, "Bitch, don't fuck with me. I run this house." So production is giving Paris the mastermind edit, and then Maddie is getting more DR time this episode than she's had all season.
She had DR time? I can't even remember.
Paris and Maddie are getting the mastermind edit, which I don't understand.
Like, if fucking, like, that's what I want to say, where it's like Maddie's sister runs her Twitter account. Like, if Maddie's sister's watching right now, like, I don't want to be offensive at all. Like, I mean, I want to say that, like, I like Maddie, like, she's in my draft, but the problem is that it's like, I haven't seen Maddie once this season. It's fucking bonkers to me. Like, I've seen her a little bit more on this episode, but at the same time, it's just like, again, we haven't seen her.
Look at that photo, though.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, so Johnny was put in a weird position because once Derek won and he knew he had to nominate someone, he was essentially giving whatever duo or trio the power, because they are going to choose who goes. Like, it's not up to him. So he basically has to be put in a position where it's like, who is more likely to get rid of Kayla at this point? And that's why he eventually nominated Alejandra. I think that it was kind of in Alejandra and Olivia's best interest to keep the other duo in the house, because they're a bigger target than you, and Johnny's also in the house. That when you look around, you want to have targets around you.
Okay, but look how it turned out. So we're doing phase one. Phase one, Olivia is trying to keep Bela in the house because keep two duos, but now she's on the block, so it's duo versus duo.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think the execution. Yeah. I understand what they're trying to do.
How the actual fuck are Maddie, Will, and Paris coasting through this game? Johnny deserves to win this game first. Kayla deserves to win it second. Third, I think Olivia is the fucking best.
Liza, explain to us why that you think Johnny deserves to win this game first.
Oh, I think in terms of comp / social game / stirring the pot, going for it, still surviving. If Johnny survives the double, he wins this game.
She is all about the butterfly of death.
I'm not. I don't even go to YouTube and watch Liza's Dish. I hate Johnny. I haven't liked him from the beginning. Who I actually, in my guts, want to see when this game is Kilo, so I can start with the face. And then, like, maybe Olivia close second just for entertainment value. I don't like Johnny, but now I'm talking about real players. If Johnny survives the triple, he should win the game. Don't fucking tell me that Will or Paris or Maddie deserve to even be in this conversation right now. Smash!
What about their costumes tonight? What do you think about their costumes tonight?
I did have opinions about the costumes.
I want to hear them. Absolutely, I want to hear the costumes tonight. I think they were
in the tight gold costume of the HOH. You can fully see Will's dick, which is inappropriate.
Oh, that one, yeah, that HOH. That one was like you could full on see his dick. Like you could measure that motherfucker. I said it on the last episode. I was like, God damn. Like, no, I know what that dude's dick's about.
Dick on ball. He might be a girl.
Dick on balls.
I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody now. I'm getting all bashful.
No. Well, I mean, like, what I wanted to say about the costumes is they were all fucking very flattering. to everyone involved. I thought they were like they were great costumes. Costumes are always great.
But you like chunky asses. You like those fat asses.
Oh.
Okay.
But like the other thing that I liked about them was like those earrings that like lit up, whatever the fuck.
I like
Those were
too.
awesome. I thought those are super super cool. That's like a good little addition, I think. That's some bullshit for the episode, but I honestly think that like I thought that was cool.
So you can get this at the dollar store for 50 cents. So way to go, Big Brother production. You're slaying life.
Okay.
McCree, do you get to interview current house guests?
I do. We just got confirmation, actually. Thank you for segueing into. Yes, we have got confirmation from.
But breaking news.
Yeah, yeah. I literally have a breaking news thing, but I can't trigger it because I'm not here. Yes, we. I had a trigger. Hold on. We're getting news confirmation. We will have house guests that are jury members on the show. Production was like, hey, send us a message and say that when you're live so that we can like watch it or whatever. And I was like, fuck no. Like that sounds horrible because you're just going to realize how shitty of a show it is and you're never going to let any house guests be on it again. But
right.
Yes. So tomorrow we will have Mikey the Gatecrasher on the show for the triple eviction. Yes, and we do have confirmation.
Dude, you lagged. You lagged.
Oh,
right
excellent!
when
Thank you,
that.
Cameron. We will have Mikey on tomorrow, and we can have everyone that's pre-jury now. We have absolute confirmation. So, yeah,
Perfect.
Get it going, girls and gents.
Wow.
Yep.
Dude, I'm excited.
Cameron,
That's so exciting.
please give this fucking ship some sort of direction. Please.
All right. Well, so we could talk about Johnny's position and how badly he wants to get out Derek. I don't understand why everybody thinks that Derek going before Kayla is more important, because the reasoning was that Derek is better in every sense of the game. But I just don't see it. I see Kayla better physically. She knows the game better. She's got a better social game. Like she talks to people about strategy. All Derek does is sit around, and that's really what irks.
Derek's friend or family, whoever's running his Twitter, and we're in a war yesterday. I was like, Derek's a recruit, Derek's a recruit, Derek's a recruit. And I hate
applied
recruits.
3 times.
So here's the war we're in. When he walked into that backyard with Sabrina, Ika, and Kevin, he didn't know any of them. So that means you haven't watched 2, 3, or 5. His family insists he auditioned at least twice. And they say he just thought it was a fun social experiment. But they stand to him not watching the shows. That's fucked up.
Oh, really?
But, I mean, come on.
No,
That's...
they have said it's a social experiment and he thought it would be fun. But if you walk into a backyard and you don't know who Sabrina, Ika, or Kevin are, you don't know Big Brother.
Well, the one thing I have to say about that is, like, one, could he be faking it for the fucking, like, could DR be like, oh yeah, just pretend you don't know? You know? Like, one.
You know what my favorite DR moment of all time is?
God damn it. What?
Do you know how many pizzas I can buy with $5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really up with that all on your own, Miranda.
I'm an
Hey,
idiot.
McCray, how many pizzas can you buy with $5,000?
I don't know. I was thinking that, like, you'd buy them on bulk. If you bought $5,000 worth of pizza, you'd buy them on bulk. You'd probably get them for half off. It'd be perfect.
Probably like 700.
There's a shit ton. I don't know. I don't know math.
How many pizza so I could buy
Probably
for $5,000 production?
God damn it. God
probably
damn it.
1,000.
God
A
damn
lot.
it.
Anyways, circle
yeah.
back. Derek, recruit, doesn't know the game, doesn't know anybody. I'm over it. He doesn't know what he's doing. Go away.
No, I agree. Like, I think that he, I don't know. Like, he might be a recruit. I don't know. He could also know. Why would you ever watch Big Brother Canada though, when you could watch Big Brother US, the forefront of
the
all
superior
things?
season.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no. I'm not even arguing. That's a fair
that's my
assessment.
yes.
You were very pro Big Brother US. have never watched a Canada season and still want to be up. Like, that's an argument I could get behind. Having watched any season ever in the world, but you come in, you don't know who the fuck Kevin Martin is. You don't know, then you're going.
And the other thing is that it's just like, to me, it's like, if you're a recruit, just fucking go out on Front Street. Like, the people will respect you more, I think, if you're just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but, like, I fucking kicked ass.
You know what's weird is there is a Front Street here. It's like our, literally there's a Front Street. Actually, I bet you the fucking studio is pretty close to Front Street.
We gotta take a picture when we're in
I
Canada.
lost you.
I feel like recruits make the show, though. Recruits are more likely to screw up, and recruits are more likely to make mistakes, like in the show, and that's what's entertaining. I feel like you need recruits in every season.
Absolutely.
Sorry, and Neil got a call, and somehow it, like, shoved us away, and there was a phone call.
You guys take your phone and throw it into the ocean.
No, I feel like this David was trying to FaceTime Neil, and that got weird.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, recruits can do it. Kelsey's BB4 was a recruit. I could be wrong, but I think Ashley 3. Like, sometimes recruits. I think Jillian might have been a recruit.
What about the Paquette brothers? I know at least one of them was a recruit.
Let me ask Phil right now.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Phil's moving to Toronto.
Oh.
No.
Do I smell a romance?
He's in my age range. No, I don't want Phil. Who do I want, McRae?
Me. Duh.
Yeah. I want fucking Phil's girlfriend. Kelsey's the hottest girl I've ever seen on planet Earth. Like, I can't even breathe when I'm in the same room as her. I'm like, show me your tits.
She is a beaut. She's a beaut from Butte.
She's so fucking beautiful. It's crazy.
All right, where are we at, Cameron? You gotta keep this train on track.
Honestly, I don't even know.
Where are we at? There's a fighting breaks out. Is that true? Did I just make that up?
No.
Is it real?
Like, I feel like I'm like part of the audience here watching YouTube.
I know, right? It's fucked. It's just it's just so
I do, Cameron. You don't even know my love for Miranda. Like, I love you.
She calls me by.
We're driving up together.
Oh, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, you're driving up in my car as if I'm not.
Can I drive it? Is it fine if I drive?
If you really want to.
I want to drive.
Yeah, you want to drive my car?
I want to drive your car. You have an Audi too, right? You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you have an Audi. Of course you have an Audi.
I have a beautiful Audi.
Yeah.
Okay, this okay, you guys are thinking about Monday's episode. This episode honestly was just the noms are Derek and Kayla, Paris hair flip, bitch, don't fuck with me, I run this house. She said those words. POV, which we talked about to death, Derek wins it. The big points were Alejandra and Olivia want to save Kayla, but that caused a lot of like HOH meetings. There was a lot of like Johnny meeting with Kayla and Derek, and then Johnny meeting with Kayla versus Alejandra, Johnny meeting with Olivia alone. Paris and Maddie are getting the mastermind edit, and then I'm Derek uses the POV. Like, that's what it brings me to.
Yeah, I think
Phil says he auditioned. He says he wasn't a recruit.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. It's like
but like let's talk about that a little bit. Where Olivia and Allie don't want to go up on the block, obviously. Cameron, can you explain a little bit like that like head motion in the whole like it seemed like Olivia was probably like trying to use her eyes to be like, oh yeah, don't fucking put me up, put Allie up. Is that what was happening, or did I just miscommunicate that?
No, definitely. It happened like throughout this entire episode. It seemed like everyone was thrown under the bus. We have Kayla actively rooting against Derek in that POV because it's better for her game initially. And then Olivia is like basically telling Johnny to nominate Alejandra instead of her because Alejandra is more likely to flip the script. So it was happening this whole time, and I was surprised how quickly people are throwing their number one under the bus. It makes more sense for Kayla, but I'm not really understanding it from Olivia, because Olivia's whole thing is that she is dumb and not really game savvy, and if all of a sudden she's like, yeah, by the way, you should get rid of Alejandra, wink wink, like head nod, not really using those words.
No, Johnny basically said it's one or the other. Johnny explained it to her like, one of you are going up. That's because Olivia's stupid. I love you if you're gonna ever watch this, but not really.
He never will.
Yeah, okay, you never will. Oh man, I'm just gonna say something so rude.
Go for it.
Look at that flip around.
Dig in. Dig in.
Hold on, Oyster Bay. This is
I might have to get a wine out too.
No, it's fine. Johnny basically said, listen, bitch, Derek's using the POV. The only thing that makes sense for me is putting one of you up. And of course, in that moment, she's going to say, not me.
Yeah.
And her only option in that moment is Alejandra. Because she's thinking, fuck, maybe I can save her. But your ass doesn't want to. When he says it's you or her, you're like, her. Her.
End of story.
I don't think she threw her number one under the bus. I think she was like, fuck, not me, her, and I'll figure this out later.
I think there's a way to do it, though, where you could frame it like, hey, we're going to get rid of whoever you put up on that threesome. It's not going to be Kayla, so why are you even entertaining the idea of putting me and Alejandra up? That is what you have to say.
Are you serious? Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Just checking. Okay, who do you think Olivia's gonna have sex with at finale? Because that's what my wager's on. I'm McCray, come to you, bro.
There was that segment where she's like horny as hell. She's like, I'm just gonna fuck guy and have sex with him right away. I'm just like, what the fuck?
That's why I plan on being the first person that Olivia sees.
Okay, I will message you after.
I volunteer as tribute.
No, Cameron, you're not listening. No, don't. I don't know. You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! And you can't even make a move.
I know.
This is bullshit.
I know.
McCray, everyone coming to finale has a partner, and I'm gonna ruin a bunch of lives.
You're gonna get some face sitting action. I mean,
I'll sit on all the faces. There's not a single face I wouldn't sit on if you're just gonna lie there.
Or yeah.
That's true. I mean,
you are the queen of face-sitting technology.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm sorry. So what were we talking about?
Yeah. What?
Throwing Alejandra under the bus.
No, she was throwing Alejandra on the bus. Olivia's dangerous. I think. She knows what she's doing.
Is this person related to you? Is that a sibling?
No, this is my roommate.
Hi, roommate.
He can't hear you.
Just fucking chilling there. Just like, oh, this fucking douche doing this.
No, he does some background stuff. Sometimes he's a background player.
Oh, okay.
He's an extra, but he loves it. He's good at it.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Cameron again.
Alejandra still. I got it.
Gotta keep this motherfucker on trail. No, I'm trying to think of what else happens. I mean, it's just like a lot of fighting, a lot of good action. Oh, thank you, Cameron, for that subscription.
I just realized that it like made me resubscribe to this fucking
That'll
show.
happen. What else is there in this episode? What else have we not got to?
I feel like we got to everything.
That's it. Alejandra and Olivia want to save Kayla, and then Paris and Maddie are getting the mastermind edit. Somehow, Paris and Maddie convinced Johnny to go after Alejandra and Olivia, which is crazy. Do you think that makes sense number-wise for Johnny?
Let's talk about that. That's exactly where I want to get to.
Okay.
What happens? Is this a good idea to fucking keep Kayla and Derek together? Because that's where we're eventually getting to is the house guests in the house seem like they want to save the terrible twosome. What, Liza, tell us, what do you think about that?
I mean, we know how the episode ends, okay? So we know that Derek used the POV on himself, obviously, and the replacement nom is Alejandra. So now we're in a precarious position where it's one of the each duo. So we've got Kayla from Dela and Alejandra from Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia. So in terms of the bullshit floaters, Cameron, that seem to think they are running this house, the Maddie, Paris, and Will, if any of them win, I will actually kill myself. I'll just, McCray and I,
Suicide pact. Yes.
Yeah,
Suicide pact.
Those three are just fucking bullshit. If any of them win this game, I'm gonna maybe lose my mind. So we've got two sort of like,
Will is such a likable dude. I don't know why you would hate Will.
He is the most masochistic fucking. He's sexist. He's fucking no. Will has said some fucked up shit.
I didn't hear him say that on the live show. No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Will said some fucked up shit. He's not the cool dude.
Also, I saw him pumping away at Paris today.
What are you? All right, okay. Just tell me what's going on. Because...
So this came out today. It was like Paris was bending over to get something. They were outside, and like Will was like humping. Mock humping is the best way to put it, I guess. It's offensive. I'm offended.
Dry humping?
Oh, I'm so offended right now.
But he calls all the girls bitches and cunts, and he like.
I don't like that.
He's not bright enough. He's not bright enough. I don't care about all this feminism bullshit. Like, he's a dull blade.
Oh, well.
Like, I don't know, and I just. If Will, Paris, or Maddie win this game, I'm actually going to end it. Anyway, so we're in an interesting position where we have one of the two duos. So one of the duos is broken up this week. Like, that's crazy. But if you're you guys, like McCray and Cameron, or me, why the fuck would you keep any aspect of Dela in this house? Clearly, they are capable of winning. The last 2 weeks between HOH and POV has been a Dela domination.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you're Alejandra and Olivia, you know that they're going to be targeting duos, and if you could keep them alive a little bit longer, because they're going to take the bullet before you. So you keep them alive just so that way they can take the bullet. That's
what the house should do is get rid of Kayla to break up, I think, the more capable dominant duo. You got to leave one of the duos at this point.
Yeah.
Leave Olivia, the less capable duo. Like, if you were Johnny, oh fuck, he can't even play for the Triple.
Firstly, I want to say shout out to John Party in the stream. Party Time Streams. Everyone, if you are a fan of Big Brother, you should go follow Party Time Streams. Fucking John Party's in the chat.
Is he talking? Why does he just come on?
He was saying some shit. He wants to be a part of the. He wants to be on the show eventually. We will have.
John. Eventually. John,
we'll see.
are you watching? I love you.
We all love John. He is the better version of Will. Me, motherfucker. I'm already fucking. I'm dialing it in. Me and John, we're gonna fucking pound town.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Big Brother Canada John wins party shirt or whatever.
I have that shirt. McCray, should we show up in this?
Oh yeah,
shirt?
I'm wearing that. I'm bringing that shirt for sure.
You know when we show up, we're right into the Survivor Challenge, right? Do you know this?
Is that real?
No, we're showing up. They won't even let us check into the hotel. We're playing a 2-hour Survivor Challenge. I say you and I fucking team party time.
Yeah, I'm in.
I have that shirt.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
Sorry.
We're gonna fucking crush.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it, I love it.
Oh my
okay,
god,
sorry.
we can wear our Team John Party shirts.
Sorry to disrupt you. Have we discussed all things Big Brother at this point? I think we might have covered it. Cameron, Liza, do you have anything else to talk about this episode?
No.
No. I mean, unless if you want to talk about Survivor. But
I think that we should I wanna do it, but Liza, she got a bedtime. She's getting to be an old lady.
That's true. What time is it? It is bedtime o'clock.
It's bedtime o'clock.
I have a big meeting in the morning.
Oh, right.
It's late.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I have a real life.
Yeah. I'm sure you do.
I have a really early meeting tomorrow. Sure.
Okay. All right. So let's fucking finish it there. I think we've covered everything. Tomorrow night, I'll finish. Yeah. Liza, what are your plugs?
Liza Stinton, YouTube, Liza's Dish. I don't know. Follow me on all things social media and figure out what I'm doing.
Liza's Dish. When do you do it? What's your schedule?
I'm only doing 3 this whole season. So I did 1 video for the first 3 weeks, 1 video for the next 3 weeks.
Yep, great.
And it's
perfect.
later. But if you go to Liza Stinton, not that I expect you to be able to spell that name, I did just now post this adorable. Hold on. Oh, you can't hear it. I'm adorable. But that's me on my channel being adorable.
Can't even see it. We
Oh
can imagine.
Yep.
We can imagine.
Go to my Instagram. Cameron, it was so nice meeting you. Glad I'm drunk and going to bed.
Oh, that's
Who else
perfect.
is coming from your season? Someone else, right?
No one else from my season.
Not you, Ding Dong.
Oh, yeah, no.
We have another one from your season.
Cameron?
Yeah.
I'm
Cameron.
sorry, hello?
Who? Can you hear us?
I'm
Cameron.
lagging over here.
Cameron, who else is coming from your season? Ramses?
Yep.
Is it?
Oh, who is that? Do I have to Google this? Is that a boy or a girl?
Can you hear me,
What was
Cameron?
that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Who's coming? Who else is coming from your season to Canada?
Just Ramses.
Ramses? Okay, cool. Yep.
Yeah, I'm in a room with Ramses, Cindy with an S, and some guy from BBUK.
Steven with an S
I don't know
also.
who he is.
Yeah, I think his name was Johnny with a J, I'm pretty sure. That's the other guy you're with. Made myself laugh.
Who's my Ramsey? Who's your Ramses? Oh, hold on.
Ramses. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's who he is.
Cameron, what do you got to plug?
Just follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CameronHerd210, or don't. I don't care.
Excellent. And you can follow me at Twitter, MCCray, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it is. You can also please subscribe to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. You get all the Cameron emotes, you get the McCray emotes, you get the Spencer emotes, you get all that stuff. If you subscribe for free, go up to the top right corner of the channel, you fucking hit that button. It's gonna say Twitch something blah blah blah. You fucking Twitch subscribe it, you connect your Amazon Prime account, and you give me free money. You give me and Cameron free money. You give you support the channel. It's fucking great. If you can't support the channel monetarily, you can always share the stream, tweet out the links, all that good stuff. Yes, you can also give us bits. I have this little bar at the bottom that's so tacky, but it also says like Adobe Premiere. I spent 30-something bucks on Adobe Premiere just to make these fucking crazy things that I make. And I think the crazy things I make are pretty fun. So support us. Whatever the fuck. I don't know. Whatever.
Support them.
Oh. Yeah, I got to get that script right. Yeah, Liza, what else do you have? Anything?
No things.
Okay.
I'm killing it in the real world.
The real,
so,
yeah, exactly. You don't need anything.
I don't need all the things.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry, McCray, I'll feed you on finale.
Oh my God! Thank God.
Whatever
Again,
you need,
what I mentioned at the beginning was that you were gonna be you sponsored a small poor child.
We got bits.
Yeah, we did get bits. But yeah, you sponsored a small poor child, and that's me.
I did though.
Yeah, exactly.
I did sponsor.
You literally sponsored me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My small poor child ass is gonna.
What is your liquor of choice?
Everything.
No,
Anything and
yeah.
No, everything. You name it.
What's the McCray liquor? Is it vodka, rum, gin? Like I don't know what you drink. Tequila?
No. I drink everything. I don't know.
Give me your favorite.
What do you like? What do you like?
I'm gonna hook up some free booze for my favorite people.
My thing is that I definitely like when I'm in Canada. I like to have what do they call it? A Caesar.
A Caesar.
I like to have a Caesar when I'm in.
Okay, that's vodka based, but then you need Clamato.
Yeah. No.
God.
I don't. Oh, Clamato's the goddamn
best. We're gonna be
best.
drinking so many Caesars on the Monday. Do you know it's Mother's Day? We're fucking gonna be so
my mom hates me. Yeah. Okay, so not Caesars, but I mean, like, I like whiskey. I'm a whiskey guy, but I want to drink whatever you're drinking,
disgusting.
Liza.
Okay, I'll get you a bottle of something, and then you'll shut up.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Exactly. Excellent. I think.
Tequila, by the way.
Oh, I'll drink tequila.
That's all I drink.
But I'm bad on tequila. That's my problem.
How bad?
Oof.
All right, guys.
Kidding.
All right, yeah, let's wrap it up. Cameron, anything else? I have this end credit system that I don't want to use right now because I'm afraid it's not going to
Do
work.
it.
Nope. Cameron, you're good on that, on everything?
Cameron, can't wait to
Good,
actually
man.
meet you in real human life in 2 weeks.
I'll see you. Yeah, I'll
weeks.
see you May whatever it is.
That'll be great.
May 11th.
All
Can't
right.
wait.
Excellent. And thank you guys so much for
And then,
watching. Thank you for all the subs. What?
And then you can tell me if I look like my photo.
I can tell you don't. Keep
she'll
that
she'll
stuff.
just
I
keep
don't-
pushing it into your face like, this is you. Is this you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Right?
you guys so much for
I'll
watching.
try my best not to look like a hobo.
It's better. No, that's my fucking aesthetic. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time on the block. Bye-bye.
Bye.